Hi guys, Liz Strike here, Low Guilt Cooking, LizStrike.com, Journey to a Youthful Life, busy lady, what can I say? Alright, so today I've got, for my family, I've got chicken nuggets and fries in the oven, cooking away. Girls, quiet. And for me, while that's cooking, I'm going to prepare breakfast. I forgot something. Alright, doesn't matter. Anyway, so here's my 1 pound lean ground beef. I buy it in bulk at Costco because it's really cheap. Now, if you're really concerned about fat content, I'm sure it'll cook out. I'm not that concerned, you know what? If you really are that strict, I believe you need to live. So that's about 1 pound, okay? I'm going to crack an egg there. I've already actually, while I got this ready, I actually have flipped my French fries and the nuggets, so that's ready to go. I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in there, just a little, not much, just because, you know, I'm all about whole salt as well. Onion powder, a little bit of onion powder. Now garlic I really love. I don't know about you guys. I think it's in the recipe how much I put in there, but that looks like about a teaspoon. Garlic is probably about a half teaspoon. You can put a little bit of pepper in there if you like. A little bit of Parmesan cheese if you like as well. A little bit of almond meal if you like. And I would just like add like a tablespoon of each. Not a lot because we're only talking a pound here. Now this is my favorite. You can use fresh spinach if you want, but if you do, then that means you're going to have to pan fry it on a low heat for about 5-6 minutes. Alright, then cool and then chop it. But because we are all busy people, and I don't use a lot of this stuff, like that's how much I'm going to use. That's about a 1/4 cup that's in here. That's about a 1/4 of a cup, yeah. I just grabbed like a bit out of the bag. See that? To me, economically, this is a lot more feasible because I buy this and I can use it for a lot of different things. I grab a piece like this and I put it in my shake. And I'll have the shake sometimes for breakfast because I'm quick on the go. Some mornings I just don't feel like eating. That's what I have. Or I have it later in this, after my workout, and I need a snack in between breakfast and lunch, right? There you go. So what I do is, the next thing is I can just cut that up. Alright, it's frozen, so it's kind of easy to slice through. Actually, that's going to be a lot. So I'm only going to take maybe 1/8 of a cup. There you go. I think that's a lot. Or you could add more if you want. But I think it's really just for a little bit of flavor. Yeah, so it's about, yeah, it's about a 1/4 cup right there. Yeah, that might be, yeah, that might be a 1/4 of a cup right there. 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. Now, the other thing I like adding in there, and I'm going to grab a teaspoon for this, I forgot, is fennel seed. Now, you have to crush fennel seed because it comes like that in big pieces, and I crush it. I have one of these Motar things. I've got one of those. Quiet, girls, quiet. I have tried one of those. I've tried one of those bamboo ones, but they didn't work good. These guys work the best. So I'm just going to take about a 1/4 of a teaspoon. Yeah, you don't need a lot. You just want like a little flavor in there, okay? And then with my hand, very gently, now you don't want to over stir this. Because what happens when you over stir, like if you're making hamburger or meatloaf, that's a little tip for you right now. Try not to over mush it like that with your hand, because if you do, what's going to happen is that's when the meat gets really hard. So you want to make sure that it's just mixed in. Now, if you want, you can, with the, I'm just looking at it here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to add a little bit more. So maybe that hand. Yeah, just a little bit more. Now, because I've touched the meat, I'm going to have to throw that out. Uh-oh, a little bit of waste there. I touched the meat and then I touched the rest of that I'm not going to use. So it looks like about another tablespoon I'm putting in there. So maybe 3-4 tablespoons. Once again, you know, you just eyeball it. I eyeball this a little bit. I don't really, as you saw, really measure it. And it comes out different every time, which is probably what I like about it, because I don't really measure it. Alright, so there you go. Alright, I'm going to pause that for a sec so I can wash my hand, because I'm going to move you guys over to the frying pan. Oh, I didn't pause. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Frying pan, I think it was good to go. We'll bring this over here. What did I want to tell you? Yeah, so I've already had dinner. I had one of my leftovers. Not leftovers, sorry. You know, for me, I cook in bulk because I'm the only one that eats buffalo slaw or any one of those. So I already had buffalo slaw for dinner. So then, yeah, I didn't put almond meal or anything in this. I just didn't feel like it today. Sometimes you can if you want to. I mean, experiment. But remember, I said just like a tablespoon, not a lot. So then you just form a little patty like that. It's about the size of my palm. See that? Right? And then we're going to put it in the frying pan here. I've got it on 5. I might have to turn it down. I don't know. But, you know, you grab that, flatten it out just like that. Okay? Put it in the frying pan. Now, to be honest, I was looking for my grill pan. Like, if you have one of those big grill pans, you know, the electric grills, that you can get like 10 on there. I bet you can do the whole pound on there. But I couldn't find it. I have no idea where it is. I don't know where it went to. I don't think I lent it out. The only one I could lend it out to is my daughter, but I don't think I lent it out to her. So there you go. Now, the other thing that I've done too is I've laid out like a piece of saran on my counter and then formed my little, I guess, pork sausage rounds here, and then put it on there so that as I was cooking and taking them out, I could put them on there. Oh my God, it smells so good already. Now I put a little indent in the middle. I forgot to mention that to you. I just remembered. Put a little indent in the middle when you put it in the frying pan, so it cooks through in the middle, and you don't have to worry about overcooking it because the edges will cook first, right? There you go. Alright. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in here already. Looks like I'm going to have about 8, 9, 10, maybe 11. Yeah, I just separated them, 11. So that means about, for me, I eat about 3, 4 in the morning with a slice of toast, and that's good for me. So, I don't know. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm just going to wash my hands. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a plate. Like so. Put that over here as my plate. Right, and I'm going to get a paper towel. And the reason why is so that when I put it on here, the paper towel will absorb any of the grease, either that's cooking out or that's in the pan there. I just need a flipper-majigger. Oh. And look at this. Look what happens to me when I'm cooking. Look, right underfoot. Look at this. Oh, so now she decides to get up. Now you decide to get up? Honestly. Right under my foot. And the other one's quiet. Bella, Bella, Bella. Honestly. These girls. See, they see people walking by in the backyard. I have the waterfront trail that goes on behind my back there. Backyard there. So, how long has this been on for? I don't know, to be honest. I just kind of go by. Okay, Bella, quiet. I don't have my fan going, because I usually have my fan going, but I found that it's really, I have to talk louder in the videos, so that's why. So we're just going to let that cook for a minute there. And let's talk about 3 things that are really important. Okay, you know what? Girls, quiet. Oh, they hear the ice cream truck. Three things that are really important: mind, body, fitness. We all know that if you as the mom in the household, oh, that's ready. So I'm going to go pull that out while this is still cooking, because that's their dinner for tonight. These nuggets are really good, but that's their dinner. I'm not going to touch that. That is definitely not for me. Bella, quiet. Their fries. Not for them. Okay, Bella. Bella, you need to be quiet. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Go. Alright, so I sent them into the basement. Alright, so that's probably been about, what, 2-3 minutes? I can't tell. Anyways, so here we go. I'll show you what it looks like before I flip it. There you go, cooking away. See how it's kind of cooking on the edges there? So, cooking away, cooking away. There we go. So this is going to be for breakfast. And yeah, I'm going to heat it up in the microwave, but just on a lower heat in the microwave so I don't overheat it, because then it's going to get hard, right? You don't want that for your breakfast. I'm going to move them around in my pan here, because it looks like the ones in the middle, they're still on there all the way. Might not have been on the thing all the way either. Well, there we go. So that's what it looks like on that side. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to let that cook for 2-3 more minutes. There you go. Can you see that? There you go. Let that cook for 2-3 more minutes. And let me pause this for a sec. Hi again. So I want to show you this because I think it's important when you're cooking, so you know how well it's cooking. So here we go. Now I was tapping this one, and I don't know if you can see it. No, I'm trying to get it. Sorry guys. Tapping this one, and look at that. See, there's kind of like a reddish water coming out of it. Yeah, so this one here. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one because I want to make sure it cooks through. This one looks like it's done. This one's done. That's the only thing when you do these things with your hand, right? Is that, you know, it's not all even and stuff. This one's fine. So this one I'm going to have to leave on for a little bit longer. But for these guys, I'm going to transfer them now to the plate here with the paper towel. See that? I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Let's transfer it there, and then we're good to go. All right?